Hello, gamers. Oh, sure. Welcome back to another amazing live stream by yours truly. You know, if people say they hate lo-fi, they've never heard You, Me, and Nothing in Between, because I won't hear any disrespect on that song. Anyways, but hello. We are playing Virtue's Last Reward as the everything suggests. We are getting, I'm gonna say like close to the end, but like, you know, we're getting near, like, I would say like the last third, fourth of the game. I would say third to be generous to myself. we're I was just thinking I miss watching Little play VLR. Bro, I heard your brainwaves and I'm here to deliver. I am, listen, I know this game makes you crash out and it seems like I don't like it, but I wouldn't play it if I didn't actually find enjoyment in it, I promise. Like, I'm really excited to play more and do more. So we're here to do just that. Let me should you guys watch a gamers? Oh, let me in. Hello. There I am. Oh, I did not set up the screen though. Hold on. Oopsies, it's my first day. It's my first day. I've never streamed before. Okay, there we go. God damn, I need to organize this better, but I'm just like too lazy because I'm like, if it breaks, like my scenes, if they break, I don't want to refix it. I'm like, I just want to, I have so many, it looks like shit. Anyways, let me pause this, give you actual desktop audio, minimize my Spotify. See, this is why I need a third monitor, just kidding. But I'm not, but I am. It's a future thing. I definitely would want a third monitor. It'd be a little helpful. But anyways, let's continue. I will show the flowchart as soon as we get in here. It's just that there's so effing much of it. Yes, for real. It somehow feels like you only just recently played VLR. Is my perception of time going off? No, we played it I think 3 days ago, 4. Oh my god. Siggy Bo Biggie, let me out, please. Hold on. The crash out. I just need that to every time I have a crash out, just that shattering effect to play. Let me look. Let me look. We played. Well, actually, not that soon. It was the 19th. We played last, which is like not crazy far, but it's farther than I thought. I don't know why I was thinking like, oh yeah, we played that like 3 days ago. It's a little more than that, Pookie Bear. Okay, sorry. No, I use Streamlabs. I don't know how to use OBS. Okay, so in terms of timeline, this is what we have done. This is where we're at with all of this stuff. I don't know, if it's green, does that mean I can do it? Or do I have to wait? Is it trolling me? Because I thought it was, yeah, I thought it was like this color when I couldn't proceed. Green means open. Okay, do you think that we should do this branch first? Or should we go back and do this one or this one? Let me know what you guys think as the professionals here. Or should I start this route? You, me. That was a while ago, but it felt like 2 to 3 days. See, it's got that staying power. Start from the beginning. Oh god. I mean, we're basically starting from the beginning if you just ignore the fact that I wouldn't be doing this or this. It's like basically the beginning. I'm usually at work when you're online. Yo, that's so fair. Personally, I go in the unlocked routes, but either way works. I mean, I guess we'll do this one since it... Sorry, I'm choking. Since it looks like it just has one thingy. I believe this is the one where... is this the one where Five betrays us? And she's like, what you did? And I'm like, sorry, Pookie. My bad. Are you winning, son? I don't know. I just started. Luna and I stepped out of our AB room a little later than the others. They were already gathered in front of the projection, awaiting the announcement. Do I have to do this part again?
Are you sure that was okay?
Yeah, of course. Fi did too.
You sound pretty sure of yourself.
Oh, it's not confidence. I already know.
What?
Let's just go have a look, shall we? You betrayed her first! That's actually not true! For my run, canonically for my run, I allied with her first. So it really felt out of pocket for me for her to say that. Because I was like, what do you mean? She was like, oh, you know what I'm talking about, Sigma. Me genuinely not knowing what she was talking about. What? I have never betrayed you, girl. What do you mean? I was like, so, I was like, dang, bro. Is everybody supposed to be like a dickhead in this? When I yell when Luna is a jump scared. Listen, it's because, you know, I'm not locked into the game yet. I'm not locked into the game. I'm actually looking at chat. No, but yeah, I was like, damn, bro, accusing me of something I haven't even done yet. Let's just go have a look, shall we? We'll know pretty quickly whether I knew anything or not.
Okay.
What does he mean?
Let's go.
Does it feel loud to you guys, by the way? I can't tell if I'm chirping or not. Also, is my earring un-earringed right now? I don't think so.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Right. Yeah. We know. I don't know why she got mad, though. Because if she remembers that I betrayed her, but in this timeline I allied with her, does that not mean that I learned my lesson and was like, you know what? My bad. My bad, G. I'm fixing the timeline.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly.
See, Fi's so lucky that it's Sigma saying the words and that I can't say the words. Because we would have been scrapping, bro. Like, she would have kicked my ass, but, like, I would have at least poked some eyes.
Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
I'm like, what the hell, Fi? Why'd you choose betray? Have we not been through this before? You chose ally before.
I see. So you remember it too. The other round 2.
What? That wasn't even close to the response I'd expected. It felt anticlimactic. Hey, hold on a minute here. You know? You remember how I chose betray last time in round 2?
Yeah, of course. Why do you think I chose betray this time?
But, like, it's dumb, though. It's just dumb. It really is. It really is dumb. Like, it doesn't make you better. And I know she was like, oh, I'm gonna, you know, this is something you can never take back. But in the long run, that's stupid. I don't know. It's, like, she's supposed to be the logical one, but she's not being logical at all here. But that's just how I feel. What the fuck do I know? Bro, why do I have just trash all over my desk, bro? And it's not even like big things. It's like little scraps. Hello? Get out of here. I should just have a second trash in my room.
Don't you remember what I said?
She doesn't remember 3 routes. She only remembers the one time you betrayed her. This is the first time, this is her first time betraying you. From her perspective, you did betray her first.
That I'd make you pay?
Okay, So what does this fucking solve? Because you know that I could just hop timelines. So what does this matter? Yeah, I do remember that. Then this is you making me pay?
Yes.
Wait. Wait. No. That didn't make any sense. Something wasn't right. How could we both know about an earlier round 2? How could there have been an earlier round 2? Was it some sort of alternate history? What the hell was I thinking? That was conspiracy theory shit. Even if there was some sort of alternate timeline or universe or whatever, there was no way I could know what had happened in it. No way I could know. It is dumb, though, because that's not me. I'm about to go Persona 4. That's not me! I'm not you, and you're not me! And then evil Sigma comes out. You're right. I'm not you. I'm me. That's so fucking funny. But if I could, then how? Boss battle ensues, literally. I remembered Fi choosing ally, then scowling at me when I broke my promise and swearing revenge. Wait, hold on. I need to grab my little mini fan because I'm having a heat stroke, you guys. Okay, sorry you guys. Sorry you guys, I can't stream if I'm having a heat stroke. You should know by now. I be getting warm. This scarf ain't just for keeping warm. It's for keeping worm. Turns into worm. I remembered. Yeah. Okay. No, I read the part.
That was not a smart move, Sigma.
That's not a smart move, Sigma. Shut the hell up, bitch. Listen, I just feel like, everybody's against me. And so that must mean I'm secretly evil and I just don't realize it. Because why does everybody hate me more than they hate Dio in the routes that he's actually done shit bad? I'm not Shadow Sigma. I'm an Alpha.
I won't forget this.
Bet you won't forget this.
I'll make sure you pay, even if it's the last thing I do.
Why did I know that? Perhaps more importantly, why did Fi remember it? What the hell did any of this mean? Suddenly I realized that I wasn't alone. I looked up to see Luna, Clover, and Kay. They all began to speak at once.
What happened?
Why did you choose betray?
Because that's my thing, right? Is her choosing betray does not just affect me. She's also fucking everybody over. So if she wanted revenge on just me, sure, whatever, that's fine. But now you're actively messing with everybody else, and I just don't think that's fair of her. Like, do whatever you want to me, like, get me killed or whatever. But like, Luna especially has not done a fucking single thing wrong this entire playthrough, besides, just being maybe a little annoying sometimes. But who isn't annoying in this game? Bro, I'm annoying. Like, what? Ugh, that's why I have such a love-hate relationship with Vi, because sometimes I like her, but then sometimes she does stupid shit like this. Also, Vi is just petty like that. There's no logic in it. Hell hath no fury like a woman scorn. Listen, and now she scorned this woman. So now we have to fight. Oh, sorry, he read that. I'm thinking it's a game I have to read. Well, read other people besides myself.
You're the only one who didn't vote ally.
Vi looked away and scowled. For several long moments, her eyes stared off into the distance, and I could also see her mind working. Finally, she sighed and spoke.
Right. Well, I've got 9 points now. So sorry, but I'm out of here.
Huh? What do you mean?
Do I really have to explain it? I'm leaving. Through the number 9 door.
Hey! Wait! I think, you know, once I finish all 3 Zero Escape games, I'm gonna tier list all the fucking characters. I'm gonna tier rank all the characters. And I fear a lot of people's faves are not gonna be left unscorned. I scrambled around in front of her and threw my arms out. Also, I will be counting 999 Clover and VLR Clover as 2 different people. As 2 different people. Because they are not the same, bro. They are not the same. Like, they might actually be the same, but they are not the same to me. I scrambled around in front of her and threw my arms
You're
out.
in my way.
I have a feeling we'll be close to the top of the list.
Move.
Okay, listen. Will you just hear me out for like 2 seconds, bro? No! I'm not letting you go. What happened to you? I didn't think you were the kind of person who ditched the rest of us so you could get away.
When someone betrays your trust, feels like a part of you dies.
Okay, I betrayed you.
I
I
guess
betrayed
it
you,
was
not
the
these
part that
other
cared.
people.
I don't think you have...
Bro, piss me off. I felt myself speaking before I even knew what the words were. Now, why are they gonna have me try to read Latin? The fuck? Ew, not Ace. Oh my god. No, not Lotus. Yeah, Snake. We love Snake in this house. Listen, all he did was, you know, be the best and then disappear and then be the best again. Like, what else did he need to do? He came, he served cunt, and then he left, and then he served cunt again. Elapsum semel nem non ipsi potest lupiter reheberdender. Not even Jupiter can find a lost opportunity. Are you sure this is how you want it to end? What about the nonary game? 0, the bombs? We still don't know the truth about any of it. If you leave now, we never will. Is that really what you want? She's gonna be like, yes! Opens lock. 100% that's what she's gonna say. She's gonna be like, yeah. Cranks handle. I'm not expecting her to be won over by this. She's gonna be like, I guess you'll have to find a different timeline to fix it. 100% that's what she's gonna say. S tier, Snake tier. Exactly! Bro literally had to be nerfed by the writers. Crank's dog help. No, he literally had to be nerfed. That's how goaty he was.
Fine.
I was like, betray me, like, you know, get revenge on me in a way that doesn't affect everybody else, bro. Fi slowly let go of the lever. Open the 8th lock in VLR. Why'd you do that, you doomus? Phew. Look, I'm sorry about betraying you. I'm honestly not sure why I did it.
Forget about it. This time you chose ally and I chose betray. I think we're even.
Yeah, I guess so.
What are you talking about?
Don't worry about it.
When did you betray her? Are you talking about round 1?
No. We aren't talking about round 1. We're...
Just drop it. There's no point. I doubt they'd understand even if you did tell them.
Yeah. You're right.
Huh?
Hmm?
I don't get it.
Yeah, that's the point.
Well, at least it seems Fi has decided to remain.
You've really changed your mind? Yeah, I'll stick around a little longer. Like he said, I can't leave until we figured out what's going on.
The AB game will continue until someone opens the number 9 door. If someone reaches 9 BP and doesn't open the door, the game will keep going.
Oh man, that's a relief.
Please don't scare us like that again.
Oh, but when I hit Betray, and I get 9 points, oh, suddenly I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy. Fuck you. Oh, but when I do it, oh, we don't trust Sigma. He's gonna leave. She actively was trying to leave, and they're like, oh my god, fine. Thank you so much for not... Tie her ass up. The double standards are crazy. Well, you are not a cute girl, but I can be. Put me in a wig and a dress. Sigma will slay. Listen, Sigma can pop his titties too, okay? He's got bigger titties than Fi. Put him in one of those boob window shirts. Yeah, maybe they don't like my face. I guess they wouldn't like Kay's face either because we have the same face. Which, once again, clone theory. The Ambidex gates have closed. Great.
Round 3 of the Ambidex game.
Bro, these people got me tweaking.
The star round.
Now that's just mean, because it's true. What do you think he's back in? C's?
Star keys are required to open the gates. There is no set limit on
I don't
usage
remember
of the star keys.
I don't remember. I think because I might have skipped it. I don't remember what our bracelet is.
The
what color.
Ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
As many times as we want, huh? Then that means...
As long as you have the star keys, you can play the AB game as many times as you want.
You probably won't be allowed to play it continuously, however. There's a period of time between when the doors open and when the polling ends.
Based off the last 2 rounds, I think it's about 45 minutes long.
So you can repeat the game over... you can repeat the game once every 45 minutes or so.
Oh, that's right.
I forget, is anybody dead this route?
Didn't Zero Jr. say
Or is
something
this-
about that?
Is this the route that we got to save Allison before she killed herself?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically.
I miss Zero Jr. I wish he was in the later half of the game.
The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Oh yeah. What are your bracelets, guys? Looks like I'm red solo.
I'm a magenta pair.
Me too.
That means we'll be a team this time. I think we'll do great.
Yeah.
Who's gonna be my partner then?
Thank God it's not me.
I'm a cyan pair.
They do not appear to be here. I, for instance, am a yellow pair.
Huh? Wait a second. If Luna and Clover are a magenta pair, Phi's a cyan pair, and Kay's a yellow pair, who the hell am I supposed to partner up with?
The cyan pair, I imagine.
Phi and her mysterious partner.
Fuck! So she can fuck me over again? Listen, the betrayal hurts more from my end. Like, I'm assuming what I felt when she betrayed me is what she felt when I betrayed her. Because this is... Isn't that so funny? For both of us, those betrayals were our first instance of those interactions. Which is crazy. It makes me wonder, like, actually, if a lot of people went ally or betray the first time for that part. So, like, you know, I'd be shitting on her. Like, ooh, I smacked the mic. Sorry, you guys. So, like, I'd be shitting on Phi, but, like, I do get it. Because, obviously, like, I felt vindicated as fuck when she betrayed me. But, like, it just felt out of left field. Because I'm like, this time I don't even remember doing the crime, bro. Everyone except one person I've seen do this has gone ally first. That's what makes it so confusing, because I feel like most people would go ally. So, like, I feel like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how they would have done it differently. How do you figure that?
Sigma, what colors are added together to create cyan?
The way he said Sigma definitely sounded like he thought I was an idiot, which valid because I am. Green and blue, right?
What color would you get by adding your red to that?
Red, green, and blue would be white.
Exactly.
So you're saying the next set of chromatic doors are going to be white?
Yes.
How do you know?
Because I have seen them. After leaving the archives, we found a warehouse very similar to this one. In it was a set of white doors. Well, to be precise, a set of doors which radiated white light.
Well, listen, it worked. It worked because I was surprised. I was like, oh, surely Fi wouldn't betray me. That's crazy. That'd be crazy of her. Because I've never done that.
Yeah, I saw him too. After we were finished in the garden, we went to the same warehouse he's talking about. They had the same little lock thingies. I'm 100% sure they're the next chromatic doors.
What about the people back in the infirmary? Do they know about the white doors?
Yes. If we exclude Quark from their number, then I believe they do.
I wonder what colors
As
they
far
are.
as pairs go, we're missing a cyan and a yellow.
If Sigma's a red solo, then we should have a green solo and a blue solo back in the infirmary.
Well, I'm going back to the infirmary. I'm kind of worried about Alice and Quark.
I'll go too.
As will I.
Oh, that's right. Wait, guys. There's something I need to tell you.
Huh? What is it?
Go on.
I meant to say something earlier, but I guess there was just so much other stuff going on. I looked at Fi. She nodded back. See, the truth is, there's another bomb. Your Honor, they hit the second tower.
What?
Oh no.
You found another bomb?
Yeah,
Where?
in the garden. I already knew what he was gonna say. Listen, the amount of times in this playthrough alone that I say the same shit as Sigma, I fear it says too much about me.
No. That's not possible.
It is possible.
We didn't see anything like that.
It was there when we got your girl, so I'm just saying she could have planted it. That's all I'm saying. She pulled it out from under her titties.
Could you have missed it?
No! No way! We checked every part of that room.
There was a number on this one, too. It said 01. Since the one we found in the crew quarters said 03 on it, well,
You think there might be a third bomb out there somewhere?
I fear there might be.
I think there's a good chance.
As do I.
Very well. We should split up and find this other bomb.
Let's split up and look for clues, gang.
It could be anywhere.
Yeah, I agree. Oops. Where are we on the flowchart? Okay.
But even if we do find it, what are we supposed to do?
That is a concern for later.
I'm wondering if we're actually gonna end on that one next block, or if it's gonna split. Because I think they did that before, where I was like, oh, this is gonna be a short one, and then I looked back and it had split, and I was like, oh, or it got longer or whatever.
At the moment, our primary concern should be finding it.
You can't fight an enemy you can't see, after all.
Precisely.
All right, I'll head back to the infirmary and let everybody else know.
Please.
How about we set a time to meet back here, just in case? The time we have left until the chromatic doors open is... Let's see.
Well, why would we meet here? We should meet where the chromatic doors are. Hour and 57. Golly, brother. Quite a bit, actually.
1 hour and 57 minutes.
Okay.
I think approximately half of that should be enough. When we have 1 hour remaining, we should meet back at the infirmary. Acceptable?
That sounds good to me.
Right. I'll tell the others too.
Good. Let's go. Let's go search for clues, gang. And then we're gonna unmask the mastermind. And he's gonna be like, I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you meddling fox. Warehouse B. So these are the white doors that Kay and Clover were talking about. Did we not see these? I don't even remember what... Oh. No, yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, yeah, there's the lock thing. No question, these are chromatic doors, I guess.
So it seems.
You know, I just, like, don't like that we're hanging out. Like, it's a very... I'm very sensitive right now, I don't know if I can handle this. Respectfully, I don't know if I can handle this right now, Pookie. I'm going through something. Ah! What? When did you...
I've been here the whole time.
I hate her. Seriously? I didn't notice you at all.
Oh.
Oh, so you're saying I'm forgettable. That's what I would have said.
I guess your hearing's starting to go.
Oh! So you want me to kill myself? I can. I'll kill myself right now. There is one elevator. How the fuck did they go all the way to the other floor and he didn't notice? That's what I'm saying. I'm like, how? Huh? Out here just being oblivious, I guess.
How sad.
Okay, do you want me to die? Like, cause I can. I will. Really, he guys. He's me and I'm him. Stupid, dumb, angry. So what do you want? Are you stalking me?
I'm not stalking you.
Yeah, I just happen to go to the same place as you.
I just followed you here.
Is stalking just not non-consensual following? That's pretty much the same thing. But how did you do it? You were totally silent. Secret ninja background that you haven't unlocked that tragic backstory yet. Are you Batman? Did you lose both of your parents in the back
I
alley?
already told you I'm not.
Did I ask this before?
Remember?
No.
Back in the AB room when we met?
No, I don't remember that. The beginning of the game was so long ago, and I refuse to replay it anytime I start over. That no, I don't remember that. Yeah, actually... Dude, I think she's a mutant Mizuki style. You also jumped super high, all the way up to the ceiling.
Right. Aren't you curious about that graffiti?
Okay, well, thanks for dodging the question. It's fine. Yeah, man, I'm curious about the graffiti. Graffiti? Yeah, you know what? Bold of her to even assume that he noticed, considering the amount of things he notices is like less than, I don't even know. Oh yeah, that. The thing that we talk about every time we're up here. Did a kid write that or what?
Why do you say that?
Well, they managed to spell ninth wrong. Like an idiot. Who puts an E in there? You know, I'm surprised he even noticed that. She did the whole I am no man joke. Not a Bram or Sam. So you don't.
You're right.
You're right. How did I notice that and you didn't notice that? Then again, maybe it means something?
Do you know what it means?
Why would I know what it means?
The Latin part.
Hey, okay, give me a little credit, man. I watched Unis Honest. I played Until Dawn. They said it at the beginning. I think it was like the first chapter title. Even I know what Memento Mori means. You see it all over the place. As far as I know, it translates to something like, be aware of death or remember your mortality. Never forget that we all die someday. I guess it's sort of a cautionary thing?
What about the other part?
It's exactly what it says on the tin, right? Some sort of conditional about lions and suns? Anything come to mind?
No, nothing.
Damn, sorry, my voice cracked. I'm going through puberty.
Nothing at all. What about you?
Me? Huh. Well, let's see. Low-key, I feel like she's capping. She's like, yeah, I don't know, but I'm like, you have some game theories. Don't lie. Don't lie. You're fibbing. You're a fibber. Okay, sorry. I inhaled too hard. Jeez. Okay. Memento Mori, if the ninth lion ate the sun. Memento Mori, if the ninth lion ate the sun. I repeated the words over and over in my head, but nothing. Whatever they meant, it was beyond me. But perhaps Phi. Latin?
Huh?
Don't you know Latin? Maybe you can figure more of it out.
Well, I know a little. More than most people, I guess, but I'm not an expert.
You know, Phi does give a person who took, like, who would take a Latin class in college. Like, she's giving a Latin minor. I don't know. Oh, God. Sorry, I dropped something on the floor. A pen just rolled off my fucking desk. That's what I get for playing with it. It's the ADHD. Sorry. Then how'd you know that phrase? Don't make me say it again, bro. Please.
Oh, that.
You know, the pettiness in me. Why is my game lagging? Why is my game lagging for VLR? Hello? Don't piss me off.
That's from, this.
This bitch got it from like a movie. She's like, you ever seen... I don't know. I don't know any movies, so I couldn't name one. Oh, you like movies? Name every single one. She unpinned the brooch from her chest as she spoke and held it out to me. I'm surprised she's even talking to me, to be actually so for real. I hesitated for a moment, then took it. There's actually poison. I'm gonna sniff it and die. sorry, unrelated completely. But I got these, or my sister gave me these earrings, right? There was 2 of them. And one of them, like, I took out to wear because they were like these little skulls or whatever. And there was like a little insert on the inside. And I wanted to keep it because I liked there was like a picture and a quote on it that I liked. And I don't know where the fuck I put it. Sorry, I was thinking about it just because I saw the other earrings and I was like, I just have to say this out loud. Or else it won't leave my brain. But now I'm like, because I'm like, I know I threw away the box. But I was like, where's that inner slip, bro? Like, where did that go? I swear shit just, like, grows legs and walks away. Because I checked to the trash. I was like, oh, maybe I threw it away with the box. But I didn't see it in there. So I was like, it must have slipped somewhere. It's a piece of paper, so it must have slipped somewhere. Anyway, sorry, let me get back to on progress. She just listed a bunch of stuff that rhymed with man or had the word man in it. See, she is goofy. She is a goofy when she's not trying to fuck me over or be mean to me. She can be goofy.
Look at the back.
I turned it over. Yup, there it is. Damn, bro, what has been through? Why I got so many scratches for? So I guess the I is pronounced like a J in Latin. Jupiter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. What is this?
A memento of my late mother.
Of course. Of course. Dead mother.
Well, I guess it's something like a memento.
What does that mean?
She died right after I was born. I was raised by foster parents, and they told me where the brooch had come from. Apparently, it was the only thing my mother had left behind.
Average orphan moment. What about your father?
Don't have one. I guess you could say I was a bastard. I never saw his face, and I don't know his name.
Low-key, okay. I'm about to be ridiculous. I love an unhinged theory. So, you know, my unhinged theory is that like somehow she is the scientist kid as well. That's also Kay's dad. That's my game theory. That's my crackpot game theory.
I don't even know if he's alive.
Oh. I couldn't think of anything else to say, so I just handed her back the brooch awkwardly.
That phrase got to be almost like a prayer for me. Whenever I had to make a tough decision, I'd say it to myself. Sometimes I'd just repeat it over and over like a chant.
I think... I don't know if that's a good thing.
Before long, I had it memorized. Got me interested in Latin, and I started studying the language. Elapsum semel occasionum non ipsi protest Jupiter reprehendere.
But in the Latin alphabet, Jehovah begins with an I. I. That's an Indiana Jones quote. Guys, I hate to say this, but I've never seen Indiana Jones movies, any of them. But that shouldn't be a surprise. That should not be a surprise. Honestly, just assume that I haven't seen the movie unless stated otherwise. But now I know quotes. So, like, if someone's like, oh, you know Indiana Jones? And I'll be like, oh, quotes this thing.
Not even Jupiter can find a lost opportunity. Sounds nice, doesn't it? But it seems kind of funny now. I mean, look at us. We've done what Jupiter can't. We can find our lost opportunities. That's why I followed you here.
Right.
I thought it would be a good idea to talk to you about all this. Alone.
About our I don't want to call them powers. Maybe, well, technically, does that not make you Batman? You might, technically you're Batman, bro. Even if you don't want to be, you're Batman now. You've got no parents. You're basically an orphan. I mean, you are an orphan, but like, you know what I mean? Yeah. I agree.
There's something else we need to do too, though.
Find the number 2 bomb.
Exactly. So we should get going.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure the bomb isn't in here. There's nowhere to hide it. So,
you're saying we should go somewhere else?
yeah.
Okay.
Well, come on, don't just stand there.
I feel like I'm getting whiplash.
We need to get a move on.
We need to get a move on. Yes, dear. Without waiting for a reply, she turned and started towards one of the exits. I followed. The archives. Sorry. Good place to hide a bomb. Is crazy. Is crazy, mind you. Have you watched Titanic? I played 999. That's literally me. Like, what do you mean I didn't get the entirety of the Titanic? Listen, technically, I think I watched the Titanic one time when I was below the age of like 6, I think. And you know how like kids are mean. I distinctly remember this because me and my sister were in the living room watching it for some reason. And, you know, like a normal person, it's a sad movie, so she cried, and then I made fun of her for being sad. I was like, why are you crying? And I was like, rude as hell, bro. What the fuck? But yeah, I don't know why I did that, but little me was like, why are you crying? But again, I was like, what do you mean sounds about right? Fine. Listen. In my defense, I don't have a defense. I could say that, like, you know, she's a Cancer and I'm an Aries. Now, where the hell do we start
I
looking?
doubt it really matters. If it's here, we'll find it eventually.
So, what about that Jupiter stuff?
We can talk while we look. Now get started.
Yes, dear. I turned to a corner of the room and began to look while Fi spoke.
I'll start with a conclusion I've come to.
Okay.
Our consciousnesses seem to be able to jump through time.
Right.
No, sorry. Through time isn't really accurate.
More like through timelines.
It's more like we move through worlds.
Worlds?
Yes.
Okay, do continue.
I don't mean physical planets in this case.
Right.
Talking about a whole different universe, really. Parallel worlds.
What?
Do you know about the many worlds interpretation?
No, but I'm assuming you'll tell me. Well, kind of. Kind of, I guess. Apparently. I think I've heard of it once or twice.
Oh, well.
Is this Fi explanation time? And by Fi explanation time, I mean the game is gonna make me read it.
I'll just explain it.
Okay, yeah, you explain it, Fi. Go ahead, you explain it.
Let's say...
Okay. She's like, actually, how do I want to say this? Okay.
I don't care what it is, but could you move?
Huh?
Scratch your head, cross your arms, put your hands on your hips. Anything?
Huh? I had no idea what this was supposed to explain, but I did as she asked. Guys, which option do we want? Oh, hold on 1 second. Do we want to let's cross R. I feel like cross R. Others. There's more. What happens if I click others? Does that actually bring up other things, or is it? Is she gonna be like, "Will you fucking pick something?" And I'll be like, "Sorry, fine." What do I want to do? I've never picked others before, so I don't know, really. I want to click it, but I don't want to commit. You know what? Wait, can we save? We have technology. We have technology, boys. We can blow a kiss! Look, you missed out. You could have blown a kiss. Moonwalk! Wait a minute. Guys, we gotta blow a kiss, right? She's gonna hate it, but it's gonna be really funny. Moonwalk is also a really good option. Do it. Okay, let's blow a kiss. Mwah! Mwah! Go, feelings. Touch her heart. Me versus the bad bitch I pulled by being a goofball. She dodged them. That's cold.
You did something gross just now, didn't you? But you could have chosen to tap dance or moonwalk.
All right, well, you know, I could have, but I wanted to express my love, to tap dance. Moonwalk.
Details don't matter. I'm just talking about possibilities here. Now, maybe there are other Sigmas in other worlds who did all of those things.
That is true, bro. I'm about to be the Sigma to do all these things. Okay, give me 1 sec, you guys.
All of these worlds and realities are branching off from one another. The choices you could have made branched off from the moment you decided what you were going to do just now. Every moment you make a decision, another universe branches off, on and on into infinity. Each of those branches is an alternate world. A world where a version of you did something different. Haven't you ever thought about what life would have been like if you'd made different choices? What if you'd gone to this high school instead of that one? What if you hadn't started a study group? What if you hadn't told that girl you liked her? What if... What if? But are those what ifs really just what ifs? Or are there other worlds out there where you did those things? Anyway, that's the many worlds interpretation in a nutshell. I've simplified it a lot. Doesn't have to be human actions, though. I just used your actions to make the explanation easier to grasp. The actions of a cat, the flight of a bee, the movement of a microorganism, even fluctuations in air temperature. All these can change history.
Whoa. Hold on a second here. I'll let microorganisms slide, but there's no way that air is conscious of anything.
Can you say for sure that you are?
What?
All of your actions are caused by the cells in your brain. If we go down a little further, then you could say all of your actions are the result of atoms or electrons, or smaller particles we haven't even discovered yet. Are those atoms and electrons still you making a decision? At that level, how different are you from the air?
It's
I'd say
symbiosis,
not
baby.
much. Human existence is just one part of reality. Falling in love is like a tulip blossoming. A tulip blossoming is like a tornado forming in South America. See what I'm saying?
No, bitch.
The only thing that really matters is the action of the most elementary particles of matter. That's where history happens. That's where universes branch out. Hey, you stopped. Are you done with that shelf?
Oh, no, not yet.
Well, keep looking while I talk. How familiar are you with quantum physics? Never mind, don't answer that. I'll try and keep it simple for you. Let's see. Hey, hand me that box, will you?
Yes, dear. This one? Sure. I handed the box I'd been examining over to her. She set it down on the desk and opened the top.
Also, Ah, there's a stuffed lion over there. Perfect. He's part of Felidae, too.
With that, she grabbed the lion and tossed it unceremoniously into the box. You better not Schrodinger's cat me, bro. She also took a weight and an ink jar and put them next to the lion.
All right. Everything's ready.
Ready?
Remember that book in the crew quarters about Schrodinger's cat?
Yes, I know. Yes, I know.
It relates to all this stuff I've been talking about. Anyway, come look at the box.
What about looking for the...
This'll only take a minute. Now look.
Look with your special eyes. My brand. Wi-Fi, my friend. I shrugged and peered into the box.
What do you see?
A stuffed animal of 50-gram weight and a bottle of ink that I don't remember using. Wait, sorry. Other Sigmas. The fact that she took the effort to actually dodge them is insane. Bro, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, why does she hate me so damn bad? I hate these tsundere fucks. I don't even think she's a tsundere. I think she's, there's other deaded types, but I don't remember what they're called. We call this the Great Tree of Possibilities, and this is how you get the Mist series. Oh god. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't stab that man in the 46th dimension. That means I'm not guilty. Hey, Luda, whoa, what's up? What's up? Sorry, I was not paying attention to the chat. I'm a bad streamer. I also was doing like 20 other things at once. Because unfortunately the way my brain likes to work is like as soon as I think about something, like I have to do it, and I'm like, I'm literally streaming right now, bro. And my brain's like, okay, yeah. And? Like, okay, yeah, you got me, fuck. Well, there's a stuffed lion. He said you're not about to Shruncher's cat, and I'm like, you already knew. You were like, this is about to be funny as fuck.
From now on, that's a cat.
Okay.
A living cat.
Okay. Well, I mean, like, is a lion just not a big cat?
This is important. Got it?
Got it. Yeah, it's a cat. Meow.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. I forgot about his cat thing. I forgot about his cat tick.
This again?
This again? Listen, it's not a choice, bro. Sorry. I can't help it.
I find that hard to believe. Ugh, fine. Maybe I can just ignore it.
For what it's worth, I'm sorry. Okay, I need to actually lock.
What else do you see?
I need to lock in. No more getting distracted. I'm like moving around the whole fucking room. Like, me at me. Stop pissing me off. I'm gonna chain myself to the fucking chair. And it's usually stupid, unimportant shit. And I'm like, can we not do this right now? Alright, what else do I see? A weight and a weight that's not even a pond and a jar of ink.
Right. Now the weight is going to be radioactive material.
Oh, okay.
And the jar of ink is full of poisonous gas.
What? I'm getting out of here.
Idiot. It's not really full of gas. This is just hypothetical. Imagine that it's full of gas. So, what's the weight?
I already forgot. Radioactive material.
And the jar of ink.
Poisonous gas. It's full of poisonous gas.
Exactly. Good work.
Thanks. Like I'm a fucking dog.
Now, there's one other thing you need to know about the jar.
Okay.
If it's struck by any of the alpha particles the radioactive material emits,
Alpha.
it'll break.
Right.
These particles are emitted randomly, but there's a 50% chance that one of them will come into contact with the jar over the course of an hour.
Right.
So let's close the lid. And pretend an hour has passed.
Right.
Here's the question. Is the cat inside of the box alive or dead?
You don't know until you look.
You can't open the box to check. And you can't hit the box. Obviously, you can't shake it either. It's also been soundproofed, so the cat could be howling up a storm in there and you'd never know. Basically, you have no idea what's going on inside the box. Do you remember what happens if the alpha particles hit the jar?
It breaks, gas fills the box, the cat inhales it, and death will whisk her away.
And what if the jar doesn't break?
The cat lives to tell the tale.
Haha. And what are the chances of either of those things happening?
About 50%.
Uh-huh. So, what's your answer?
Is the cat dead or alive? I always go negative, baby. It's dead.
Is the cat alive or dead?
It's June. I can't possibly know.
Then guess. It's not hard. Alive or dead?
Dead! It's dead. Because I'm a pessimist. The world's a harsh place for a cat. I have a feline that poor kitty's dead.
Nope. You're wrong.
Dang. It's alive?
That's wrong too.
Then what's the right answer?
The answer is that it's in a state where it is neither dead nor alive.
What? How does that make any sense?
It's an extrapolation of something we see at the atomic level. We don't know if an atom is spinning upward or downward until we measure it.
Listen, you of all people, she's petty. You said it. Like she was like, I'm setting them up for my own amusement.
Before it's measured, those two possibilities coexist. But as soon as the measurement is taken, obviously, only one possibility is the truth. That's what's happening with the alpha particles.
Right. With the Schrodinger's cat thing, did they ever actually do that experiment, or was it all just hypothetical?
Since we can't know when they were emitted or where, we only know the probability that they'll impact the jar.
Oh, okay, it was just a thought experiment. Okay. Because I was gonna be like, that's really fucked up if they killed that cat. Listen, and I wouldn't put it past science because I've heard of a lot of other fucked up things that they did do. They being general scientists and people in, you know, different psychology fields and shit like that. You know, that whole STEM area.
Because we can't observe anything that's happening in the box, that becomes the entire system. In other words, the box is like the atom. We don't know how the cat's life or death situation has resolved itself until we look at it.
In other words.
Until we do, it's just a bunch of possibilities. Do you get it?
I get it. I
It's
mean,
the
I got it
cat in
before
the
you
box
explained it to
is
me,
possibilities.
but then it's both alive and dead. Which is basically what June was. It's like, you know, if you don't look at her, she's both alive and dead. No cats were actually harmed, thank goodness. No kitties. Here's the problem. Any result would violate the thought experiment. That is true. Because it's just like, hey, just think about it. Don't do it, though. Because then that proves something. We don't want that. Just think about it, though. Science did burn a dog in outer space, though. That is true. What was that dog's name? I'm assuming somebody knows. I forget what it was. Was studying Schrodinger equations today. There's no escape. Say that again. Zero escape, one might say. Bruh. I'm just in my head, even in my head, I just see Hydra with the fucking Mew-M, the Mew-M emote. Just say that again. Like, I think that's right. I think that's right. Then it's both alive and dead.
Right. So, let's open the lid. And when we do, all the possibilities will collapse into a single truth.
Do you think we would accidentally, if this actually happened and the gas did escape, if we opened the lid, would we just not inhale, like, all of the poison or whatever? Like a dragon, Yakuza!
Meow.
Meow.
What a relief, huh? Looks like the cat's alive.
Yippee!
Anyway, that's Schrodinger's cat.
Schrodinger's. Is that how am I supposed to say it? Y'all been say have you been letting me say it wrong? Not Hydro popping up. Say that again. I see the message in Hydro's like, you know, blue with the MUM, but then in my head I read it as Matt's voice. So it's just like it's a group effort in my own mind. I said Schrodinger. Is it Schrodinger? Because that's no offense to bro, but that I don't like it. And I think I'll just choose to say it wrong. He's dead anyway, so.
The many worlds interpretation is one theory for explaining that weirdness.
That is true. It is Stinger. Schrodinger. Dinger. I don't know, man. We'll see what happens. I can't control. I can't control the verbal typo. I'm low-key just a clone of Matt at this point, so it works. No, actually, like, you know, you are your daddy's son. It's pronounced the exact way you don't want to say it. Dang. It just, you know, it's just, you know, like, when I say Tigger, it's just, you know, some things are just a little too close to other words, and I'm like, I stutter a lot. And I just fear accidentally stuttering in the wrong direction, if you know what I'm saying. Do we know he's dead? Maybe he's alive at the same time. I mean, has anybody checked his coffin, bro? Oh, Tigger is a dangerous one, exactly. And I was like, y'all know I misspeak and stutter constantly. So I'm like, when I was playing Kingdom Hearts, I was scared. I was scared. I was like, I can't speak on a good day, bro. I mean, how many times have I accidentally said, like, I think one time I said, oh, I don't even know, like, slut or pussy, I think, accidentally. What the fuck I was trying to say? I don't know. I definitely have done it before with other words. So I'm like, the opportunity is there and I don't want to take it. So there's another world out there where this cat died?
Yeah, that's the idea.
Sigma's like, what the fuck?
Looks like that cat tick of yours cleared up.
Yeah, but that's just because I'm upset about the cat. Well, your story was pretty insane. Pussy. Listen, La Roche Posay. Like, I'm assuming it's like French or something, like that brand. But like, honestly, I know the world. I know people are like, no, world doesn't revolve around English. But like, you're marketing in English-speaking countries, bro. It sounds like pussy. You don't think so? I just didn't read it. Just the idea of something being alive and dead at the same time. And if the moment the lid is open determines whether or not the cat's dead, then it's almost like events in the future can determine the past. I mean, the cat doesn't die when you open the lid, so it must have already been dead.
Exactly. You've experienced it, haven't you?
You could say that. What on earth are you talking about?
Think back. Remember round 2 of the AB game? When you chose Betray, what was my vote?
Ally. I'm so, like, actually low-key I'm mad.
But what happened this time?
You switched. I chose Ally and you chose Betray.
Right. And both times, I put in my vote a full minute before the deadline. When did you push the button?
1 second before. Right before the deadline.
I see. Well, that makes this a little easier to explain. If you chose Betray, then my vote was Ally. If you chose Ally, then my vote was Betray.
She knows I be slacking because she was in the room with me one time.
But I made my choices a whole minute before you made yours. Don't you think that's strange?
I don't fucking know.
You do see what I'm saying, don't you?
That my choice in the future altered your actions in the past?
Yeah. From your perspective, there's no other way to interpret it.
Just like, from your perspective, I betrayed you first, even though I didn't. No, I didn't, dingbat. Get your finger out of my face. How many times do I reference things and you guys are like, what the fuck is this bitch talking about? Please, somebody tell me you know that audio, please. Don't make me pull up YouTube right now, because I will. I will. Hold on. Hold on.
My daughter.
Oh, here, wait. Here, sorry. This is gonna be like awkwardly framed because you're on my vertical monitor, but
My daughter looks miserable, so maybe we should put Kalani in her place.
No, I never said
Yes,
that.
you most certainly
No,
did.
I didn't.
Dingbat, listen!
I said, Brooke, is your mother
Get
speaking
your
pointer
finger
to you?
out of my face.
Girls out the room.
This was me and Fi.
Get away from me. Out the room. Get away from me.
Out the room! Girls, out of the room! Right
Turn
there!
around. Turn around.
You are nuts.
All of you. No, you're not.
She got that peak like 2000s Karen cut, bro. Would you hate me if I lied? Well, now you can say that you do know it. Get your finger out of my face.
Never danced here. Take both of my kids' place.
No, the kids want to dance. Brooke, did you not hear that? No,
Did you just sit here and say that my daughter looks miserable, so maybe we should
Put Kalani in her place.
No, I never said
Yes,
that.
you most
No, I never
certainly
said
did.
that.
I
Didn't
didn't.
dingbat.
Listen.
Listen.
I said, Brooke, is your mother
Listen, she's Fi, and then this is Sigma.
Out of my face.
Girls out the room.
Yeah, you
Girls
would eat
out
me.
the room.
Out the room.
Get away from me.
This is when she hit me. And this is when she fucking like hit me. She jumped over my head. You betrayed me. No, I didn't, dingbat. Listen. Listen, this is me. This is so me. Anyways. Back to the usual. She was so about to chomp on that finger, but she didn't. She didn't. But there is an alternate universe in which she did.
Look at this die.
Listen, in the universe that we got, the other lady, I don't know any other names besides Abby Lou Miller, but the if that lady didn't put hands on her, she would have bit her in that alternate timeline.
I found it over there.
Okay, I was in this room, I think. Actually, I don't know. Never mind. I can't confirm or deny anything because I don't remember. I don't remember if I was in this room in this timeline or the last. I think it was the last. Maybe.
Let me give you one last example.
As she spoke, she tossed the die into the box and quickly shut the lid.
All right. Answer this question. What number is the die on?
Bro, I've done this before. Listen, when I was gambling in Yakuza, there's a game just like this. I forget what it's called. But like, you know, he shakes up the cup with the die. There's two dice, but he shakes it up and you have to guess what the number is or if it's going to be even or odd. And then he takes it off. It's the same thing, bro. It's the same thing. Hansho, I think it's called. Listen, I'll take your word for it. Listen, I was just saying that the OMFG Dance Moms. Listen, I can't lie. There's so many iconic moments from Dance Moms. I remember I did watch it when I was younger because for some reason I really loved watching TLC. I don't know why. I'm a big 4 guy, but what do we think? Guys, guess. Do you think it's gonna be even or odd? Do you guys think it's gonna be even or odd? And then what number? I'm thinking go big or go home. 6, bro. The odds of 6. All right, man. You asked for it. We're going evens and 6. Yeah, it's probably 6.
Okay. I'm going to open the lid. Good job.
Oh my god!
You got it right.
That was just a fluke.
Was it?
I don't know, man. Ask Black Blue. Huh?
Let's think about what was going on before I opened the lid.
I asked my chat what I should pick, and the person who played the game told me, wait, the future affected the past!
What number was the die on?
Sorry, it was just funny. I had to. I actually do think you're always right, but I'm not sure. I guess we'll never know. What? 6, of course.
Haven't you been paying attention? The die is still a collection of atoms, isn't it?
So because I picked 6, it became 6.
I don't think you can reasonably suggest that it was made of some different kind of matter.
Wait, so you're saying that before you opened the lid, the die was on all the numbers?
Uh-huh. That's one way to look at it, at least.
And then when you opened the lid, it was just one number?
Or it might have become that number when you declared which one it was.
Huh? Wait. What do you mean?
Your choice in the future has an effect on the past.
That's crazy. But is it? Bro.
Anyway, that's all I wanted to say.
I saw on Discord, I don't remember what channel it was or like what Discord it was in. I don't remember. I just remember that they had a Santa profile picture, and then their like what is it called? Status was like something about Ice 9, and I was like, oh my god. I was like, oh my god, I feel like I never see Zero Escape stuff in the wild. This is crazy. And it's a based character too. Yippee.
We got a little off topic there, but I think I made my point.
20 years has passed, actually.
Reality separates off into an infinite number of branches for each and every possibility.
Damn, I wish I was in the timeline where a bitch was living her best life.
You and I seem to be able to jump from branch to branch. Of course, our bodies aren't doing the jumping. Our consciousnesses just sort of dive into other versions of ourselves in other worlds.
Whoa. I think I get it now. That's how you knew my name, right? You'd jumped in from another world. That's how you knew all those other things that you shouldn't have known.
Yeah. That's the best I can figure out, at least. Unfortunately, it seems like we don't retain all our memories when we jump. Maybe we only remember particularly important things. I'm not sure how it works. But whatever the reason, it seems to be fairly limited. And often, we don't seem to remember jumping at all. Things will just sort of pop up.
That's why when someone asks us how we know X, all we can think of to say is, I just knew.
Yeah.
What's causing this then? I don't remember ever doing this before, so why would it start now?
If we knew that, I don't think we'd be having so much trouble.
Yeah, you're probably right.
It's just...
Just what?
Well, I'm pretty sure it has to do with why we're locked up in here. There's no way this doesn't have something to do with whatever Zero Senior's trying to do. Why would he have left that Schrodinger's cat book in the crew quarters?
Damn it. Stop! Get out of my head, Sigma! You aren't kidding, are you? Maybe this is some sort of huge Schrodinger's cat experiment. And all 9 of us are locked up inside the box, right meow?
What if you've got it backwards?
Backwards?
We're outside of the box, and the rest of the world is inside.
It's true, because, well, I mean, like, we know our situation. We're here in this place. But we don't know anything about the outside world. We're like, is there a pandemic? Or is everybody dead? What's going on? Are we on the moon secretly? Was my initial assumption right? And we're in space? Who's to know? But that's just a theory. A game theory. Thanks for watching. Then the moment we step out of this place...
Yeah.
It happens. Wait, if I say that again, you might be cooking.
We might be determining the history of the world outside.
No way. I had 1,000 other questions, but before I could open my mouth to ask them or have my head blow off in shock.
Oh, good. There you are.
Did you find it?
Did something happen?
Yes, we found it.
Found what? The bomb, you fucking idiot.
What do you mean, what? What else could we find? The bomb.
Cherry bomb. Yo, guys, happy 127 day, by the way. You have no idea. If you don't know, it's fine because it's funnier that way.
The other antimatter bomb. The number 2 bomb is in the control room.
I mean, 3 is a good amount. Like 4, I don't know, feels weird. I would either, like, 3 is good. 5, also good. Is this it?
Yeah.
This is one of them, all right.
Wait, what room is this? And it's number 2, apparently. I want to eat the little bead in the center. Well, at least we found them all now.
No. There could be more.
Oh, you know what? I always do that. What if I read? What if I use my fucking eyes? Sorry, I was just looking at the blue berry in the middle. I was just like, wow, they're looking like a scrumptious gumball from a gumball machine. No, but to be fair, like, yeah, I need to use my eyes. But I usually don't. I know I should. I don't usually look at the screen. I just look at the text that I'm reading. Kind of like when I'm playing the rhythm games and I can't look at any of the visuals in the background. I have to only look at the fucking keystrokes.
Like Kay said, there might be a number 4 bomb out there. We have no way to know.
Maybe there's one in each room. Guys, whoever is planting bombs, please stop because it's making my job very difficult, okay? Yeah, I just be too locked in, you know me, bro. Did you tell anyone about this, Clover? Anyone else about this?
Well, not really, but, I wasn't the first person to find it.
Who was?
Who was?
Kay and Luna.
Okay, I mean, listen, I'm really hoping they don't do a June 2.0 with Luna and she turns out to be the evil one, because, like, it was okay when it was June because I joked about it already. I was like, what if she's Zero? But I don't want them to do it again. Like, that would be boring. I'm like, oh, great, it's the sweet one that you didn't think it was gonna be. That I think would be boring. I feel like Kay is kind of obvious, but, like, not in a way that is bad. Because, like, it makes sense, he's, he had that childhood trauma, he was locked in, blah, 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 robot nanny, attachment to real woman, and then she died or some shit. So, like, I could see him being Zero. I could see us being 0 somehow. We just, like, don't remember it. Because, like, B and K look the same. So one of us is the real one and one of us is the fake one. I don't know who's who, but it's one of us. And I'm not putting aside the fact that it could be B and I just don't know. He don't remember that part when he jumped.
After they found it, they came to the infirmary and told the rest of us.
As much as I hate Dio, I don't think Dio is going to be the mastermind. Sorry, not mastermind, 0. We're not playing Danganronpa. Wrong Spike game. Who was in the infirmary?
Everyone. Tenmyoji and Dio were there. So were Alice and Quark, of course.
I'm surprised Dio stayed put. This is the Dio good guy route.
Although they
For
were
real.
still asleep.
So everyone who wasn't asleep knows about the bomb. I see.
Yeah.
There's nobody else here though. Okay, guys, who's been sleepwalking, bro? Who's been like, what's the word? Like sleeper agented. There's nobody else here though. Where did they all go?
Right after we came here to look at the bomb, they all left.
I mean, what else? I mean, you know where it is now. What else is there?
They were going to go look for you two.
What about Alice and Quark?
They're the same. Still sleeping. We checked them out just to be sure, but they seemed fine.
That's good. Vi and I looked at one another and let out a small sigh of relief. I mean, the thing is, right, is even if we find the Axe or whatever the hell it is, Axelavir, or I think it's called, I can't remember. Axelavir. Even if we find it, we only have the one shot. So I'm assuming we're gonna have to choose between Alice or Quark. And I mean, you're gonna have Clover be like, please choose Alice, and then you're gonna have Tenmyoji be like, please, he's just a boy. And you know, in that sense, I would choose Quark because I do feel bad for like kids. Life's getting cut short. I'm like, you know, sorry, Alice, but like, you know, you're like what, 40? That's good enough. You don't want to get old. So let me give it to that little pissed hair.
Oh, right. I checked everybody's bracelets when we were in the infirmary. Did you want to know what they were?
Sure. It took her only a moment to explain. Alice was a green solo, and Quark was a blue solo. Oh, that's so inconvenient. If they were the pairs, it would have been so much easier. Dio's bracelet made him a yellow pair, which was for who that was, okay? And then Tenmyoji is with Fi. Oh god, why do they do this to me? They're really gonna make me pair up with like the worst two people, Fi and Tenmyoji, the naggers. Sorry, I just realized that word is very close to. Oh god, the pattern recognition. Ah! And Tenmyoji was a cyan pair. So what are our options for groups?
The next set of doors to open are going to be the white doors. That means we'll have to mix our colors so that we get white.
Right. Fi laid out what that would mean. Option A. Fi and Tenmyoji, cyan, would pair with me, red. K and Dio, yellow, would pair with Quark, blue. Clover and Luna, magenta, would pair with Alice, green.
Huh? There's only one option?
Yeah.
Then why did you call it option A?
Any other combinations don't make white.
What about Alice and Quark? Luna said it's going to be a while until they wake
We'll
up.
just have to carry them.
Dang.
The secondary doors won't open without 3 bracelets. And if we can't open them...
Yeah, we'll get penalized.
Exactly.
Don't worry about Alice. I'm on her team.
Are you saying you can carry her?
Yeah. Well, I can get Luna to help me.
True. I'm sure she'd be happy to help.
What about Quark?
He's on Kay's team.
Oh, that's so easy.
There shouldn't be any issues there.
Well, we still need to figure out what we're going to do about this bomb. Alice said we should be safe as long as it's not triggered with the remote.
Maybe, but we can't just leave them here forever.
Is this the only route? Well, I mean, I think this rightmost branch is the only one with these bombs, right? I don't think we've had bombs before.
I mean, if they go off, then everything in like a couple 100 kilometers is gonna get fried.
If they go off, yo, I up it the Mahiko off? Wait, a couple 100 kilometers? Also, I think I've said this before, but I just want to set the record straight, bro. I don't know anything about the metric system or the freedom mutants. I can't visualize any measurements. Thank you, have a good day. People be like, Americans be using anything but the metric system. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's a me thing, but I just have trouble visualizing size. Unless it's like scaled or like, compared to something that I know the scale of. Same, bestie. I don't know shit about this. It's literally, I'm like, bitch, I don't know how much, 40 kilometers is versus, I can't even remember the American equivalent, bro. I'm like, I don't know either. Joke's on you. I don't know anything. I have to see it exactly. I was looking at Subnautica stuff. I will never play Subnautica, just so y'all know. I can't. I'm scared. I'm too scared of deep sea stuff. I can't. Which is funny because I'm afraid of the ocean and I'm best friends with Icarus, whose whole thing is the ocean. Meanwhile, Icarus is afraid of space, whereas I love space. So truly just bestie tings. Afraid of each other's favorite thing. What are you talking about? That bomb should only have about as much as that bomb should only have about as much explosive power as a ton of TNT. Which is nothing to sniff at, but that's nowhere near the kind of yield you're talking about. Yeah, but if there's 3 or more, that's gonna add up, bro. Listen, I played Minecraft. But sorry, I totally didn't even finish my thought. But yeah, I was looking at Subnautica things, and I was looking at the Leviathan class boys, and I was just like, they don't look that big. And then you put the diver, the little human diver next to it, and I was like, oh, my bad. Oopsies.
It could be.
All I can tell is when a writer is trying to portray that something is very large, but I don't have an accurate scale. Exactly. I'm like, I know that, obviously it's called a Leviathan. It's huge, right? But, how big? Specifically, there was, it was talking about there's, an old skeleton you can find of, a long dead, Leviathan. And it was talking about how huge it is. And I'm looking at, the picture, which is just, the skeleton with a transparent background or whatever, and I was like, that don't look that big. And then there's concept art of another creature inside of the skeleton, and I was like, oh shit. And you also, I think you see the human on the side too. I was like, bro, what? Wait, let me see. If I have it on deck, I could do it real quick, or I could show you real quick. Look at this goofy motherfucker. Hold on. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Here, we're here. Alright, gamers. Okay, which one is the one I wanted? I think it was the ancient skeleton. I think. Or no, gargantuan fossil. Yeah, this one. Look, I was looking at this and I was like, this doesn't tell me like how big it is. You know what I mean? Like this could be anything. This could be any size, right? And then like you go down, get the fuck out of here. You go down to like the actual pictures and you could see like a better scale cuz like these are already huge guys. Like this creature. So the fact that it's smaller than this is crazy. And this is apparently the ship inside of the mouth. I don't know how big that ship is, but here's the player right here, this little speck compared to the entire thing to give some real scale. I don't even know if you'll be able to see it. Wait, let me look. There you are. There you are right there. And then wait, I need to show you the concept art because it's actually really beautiful. Look at this. Ugh. Look at this. See, this is the creature I was talking about. Like it's huge. Also, this art is just really pretty. I think there was another one. Oh. This I guess spoilers by the way for Subnautica storyline. But this is the Sea Emperor Leviathan, and I'm like, okay, I don't know how big this is. And also he looks like a freak, respectfully. And then let me see. Was there a comparison here? I don't remember. Oh my god. It's scary. Look at this. Shoddy. I can't play this game, bro. I'll just cry for real. Oh, here you go. Even, I think the concept art says that, like, the Leviathan, like, the Sea Emperor, is smaller in its concept art than it actually is supposed to be. Whoa. But it's still, I can't. Bro. Giant sea critters, my abhorred. Let's go back to the game, though. Side tangent for the hour done. That's why I like how some Pokemon games have inside the Pokedex entries a visual comparison between the Pokemon and a human. Yes, no, yes, exactly. Because I feel like, especially with Pokemon, scale gets lost. Like, obviously, there's, like, Wailord. You know Wailord is huge as fuck. But, like, when you actually see how big as fuck Wailord is, or I think that's the big one and not the small one. But if I'm mixing them up, you know, I mean the big one. Like, you get to see that scale and you're like, holy fuck. Yeah, it's Wailord. Yippee, I remember something. Like, yeah. And you get to see, like, sometimes you don't realize how tiny some Pokemon are. They're just big little babies.
What if these bombs are just like the detonator?
Oh. You mean there might be a bunch more anti-hydrogen around somewhere? Yep, right over there.
The reactor.
Yeah. There are supposed to only be 18 antimatter reactors in the whole world. If that's one of them, then there's a lot of anti-hydrogen.
So what you're saying is the line's about to eat the sun. How much is a lot?
3.5 kilograms.
Fuck. 3.5? That's like 10,000 times more than Alice's 350 milligrams.
There really is that much. And if it does explode...
Sorry, going back to the metric system, you should be happy to know that for crochet hooks and knitting needles, I use millimeters. Yes. Yes.
Then we would be looking at an explosion roughly 10,000 times more powerful than the bomb dropped on Hiroshima.
Fuck. Hiroshima. I think we talked about this last time, but I still don't know if it's Hiroshima or Hiroshima. Somebody tell me. I'll take the first answer somebody gives me, and that'll decide it. Yeah, because I don't know, in my head the millimeters make sense for like crochet hooks and stuff like that, because for some reason the American sizes are letters. I think there's also lettering in like British as well, which both are dumb. But yeah, like this one, sorry, I had to look. Like this one is labeled K. Bitch, what the fuck is a K? What size is that? Like, are we like, is A the smallest and then like Z the largest? I don't know. It's a 6.5 millimeter hook, and I don't know, in my head that's like makes sense. I'm like, okay, yeah, like 1 is small and 10 would be a lot, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, that makes more sense to me. And also, like, people act like we choose to not use the metric system. Like, if everything around us is in like pounds, feet, blah 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 blah, why would we learn the metric system if the world around us does not cater to that? Like, the world around us specifically does not cater to that. I'm like, we would just be hindering ourselves even more. Like, yeah, I know the metric system, but nobody else does. You know what I mean? And I know some people would say, like, well, if you all start doing it, then everybody will know. Bitch, you think the government is going to change the metric system? No. No, be so for real. Exactly, no, Sigma, no. No, that's insane. I love going on rants. Sorry, you guys know that.
Wait, Clover, how did you know that?
Because she's a covert op, bro. It's the second way. Hiroshima.
No what? That stuff about antimatter reactors.
Well, that's, during my training, they...
Training for what? She's a water warrior.
My job?
Of course. I didn't realize waiters these days needed to memorize how many operational antimatter reactors there were worldwide, or how much fuel each one of those reactors might be storing. You don't work at a cafe, do you?
Did you hear about that from Alice?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, she's right then.
And why are you using antimatter reactors at a cafe?
That's, what we call the coffee machines.
What? Are you fucking with me?
I'm telling you the truth. I work at a cafe. It just might, be a kind of fake job to divert attention. I think they call it a cover.
What?
Then what's your real job?
I'm sorry. I really can't tell you anything else.
Why not?
It's classified.
Classified by who?
The government?
Not the government.
The government?
That's right. Alice said it was her job to eliminate enemies of the state or something. So you two do work together.
Oh no! Check your bracelets. How much time do we have left?
What are you talking about?
How long until the doors open? Come on, quickly!
Damn. We were supposed to have met up 5 minutes ago.
I'm heading back then. Remember, we're supposed to meet at the infirmary. You guys hurry back, okay? Bye!
Hey! You haven't... Damn it. And she's gone. Fine. She's right, you know. We need to get going.
Hold on.
What?
I need to check something really quick.
Okay. What?
Oh, there you are.
Bro, did it actually time skip and not have us walk all the way through the facility to get here? That's crazy.
You're late. What were you doing?
Nothing.
When we arrived, everyone else was already back. We were making out, bro. That titty angle is crazy. Quark and Alice hadn't left, of course. They were both sleeping soundly, any traces of the madness we'd seen earlier long gone.
Clover told us. You've seen the bomb in the control room.
Yeah, with our own eyes.
So what the hell should we do? That makes 3 bombs.
Well, we have to do something. They're bombs, for God's sake.
There's a quick and simple solution.
Really?
What part of her jacket is that brooch even pinned on, bro? It looks like it's just floating. Which it could be. She probably has those powers.
Remember what Alice said?
There should be an emergency deactivation password. If you enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate.
Yeah, fi.
You see it? Right here. There's a port. If we can find the password input device, we just connect it here. Then we can enter the password.
So, if we have the password, we can deactivate them?
You know, it'd be really fun to do, like, imagine, okay, first of all, you would need a lot of friends. But, like, imagine being able to do, like, you and, like, 9 friends. You get to have your little, like, dress up as, like, the whole squad. Either of the first Zero Escape, this one. Like, I feel like it could be fun. Like, listen, as much as I shit on Dio, like, his fit would be really fun to cosplay. It would be a pain in the ass. Like, K's would be a pain in the ass, but it's definitely doable. Like, you just have a whole squad, and you could be zeroing and escaping. Okay, right? You and your friends, you dress up as one of the full cast, and then you go do an escape room. Yeah, it's fire. It's fire.
Whoa, hold on a second. That's great and all, but we need that password input device she was talking about. Without that, we're still boned even if we did have the password.
Not a problem. We've resolved that issue.
Huh?
Show them.
I nodded and pulled it out of my pocket.
That was in the safe in the control room.
Exactly. We didn't have any idea what it was at first, but Fi figured it out. After Clover left, we tested it.
Turned out I was right. It fit perfectly.
I couldn't get it to do anything, though. We plugged in a couple of random characters, but all we got was an error.
Still, I'm sure this is the thing Alice was talking about.
Wait a minute.
Just didn't have the right password.
I have passwords. Potentially. If these are the passwords that I'm thinking of.
But
and there's 3.
Why was it in the control room?
Why? Good question.
Do you think Zero Senior put it here for us?
Well, obviously.
That would suggest it was also Zero Senior who set up the bombs.
Which would make sense. Sorry, I'm yawning.
Doesn't that seem odd, though? Zero Senior wants us to play the nonary game, right?
Yeah, but Zero Senior might also want us to win, just like Zero of the first game did.
So why would he set bombs?
Maybe he wants to blow this whole place up if someone commits some crazy violation of the rules?
That doesn't make sense. Our bracelets already have poison in them. If someone breaks a rule, all he has to do is activate their bracelet.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, but the bracelets are conditional. Like, we don't know if they would just, if we did something we weren't supposed to, that wasn't a part of the stated rules, if it would kill us. Like, the only thing that we know will kill us is if our BP reaches 0, we die. If we go through a door we're not supposed to, we die. And if we go through the number 9 door when we don't have 9 points, we die. And if we don't vote, or like if none of us on a team vote, we die. I think that's all of them.
Well, whatever the case is, there's one thing we can be sure of. The person who set these bombs is one of us. Whether or not that person is also Zero Senior isn't particularly relevant at the moment. But what is relevant is that they know the deactivation password. If we can figure out who that person is and question them.
Bro, call me Matt Pat. I'm cooking up some theories in my brain.
We can get the password and turn the bombs off.
Exactly. That would be my quick and easy method. So fess up.
She's like, all right, pussies. Which one of you did it? Oh, which one of you is Zero Senior? Sorry. Which one of you planted the bombs? Because we don't care about Zero Senior. He's a bitch.
Which one of you set the bombs?
Everyone's like, who did that?
Not that I expect you to do that. So, we're going to be checking everyone.
Like for lice, bro?
Checking us?
Yes. Once they're set, the bombs are controlled by a remote. It stands to reason that whoever set them has that remote.
So you're gonna search us for it?
Yes.
Everyone's like sweating.
But... no buts. If you refuse, that implicates you. Do what I say and you'll be fine, assuming you are actually innocent.
Exactly. If you ain't got nothing to hide, then why you running? Why are you running? Why are you running? Oops.
No reason to wait. Let's get started. Anyone want to volunteer to go first? No? All right. Let's see.
Wait.
Huh?
They don't love you like I love you. You only need to search one person.
What? Why?
Because I figured out who did it. I know who did it. The words were out of my mouth before I'd even realized I was saying them.
How can you... There's no way.
Yeah. I met Fi's gaze and nodded, and then turned away. I know who set the bombs. That person. again! Okay! Makoto head ass. That person! You did it! The room was suddenly silent. Oh, sheesh! It's fire! It's fire! Oh my god! Oh my god! Sorry, I'd be forgetting. Wait, they don't love you like I love you. Okay, we booted out. We booted out for now. That's fine because we're gonna go back to this route, which sucks. I thought, didn't they tie me up in this route because I got 9 BP or something? No one here, huh? Damn. Where did she go? Then suddenly the world shifted. Ah, my eyes! For just an instant, I was somewhere else entirely. I'm not gonna lie, I actually don't remember this timeline that much. Because I thought this was the one where we betrayed Fi, so we got 9 BP, right? And then, didn't they, like, knock me out or, like, tie me up or some shit? Am I tweaking? My mind reeled, and then, just as I'd begun to adjust, it was gone. As if nothing had happened. What was that? It was the same sensation I'd felt when I saw the vision of the bombs exploding. Had it been a premonition? This is bad. I need to find Alice now. But where could she be? Damn it, Alice, where are you? Crew quarters, why are you pissing me off? What about the crew quarters? Yeah, that has to be it. Wahoo! And no lying down on the job. Open the 6th lock in VLR. I set off at a dead run. Crew quarters. The moment I entered the crew hallway, I made straight for the door to... Jesus Christ, I'm having a stroke. Went straight for the door to the number 2 room. She went crazy, started running away. Right. Alice should be in here. I swallowed and threw open the door. Unless the timeline is correct. Oh! Alice! So you were here. As I spoke, her eyes turned toward mine, but I didn't get the feeling that they were looking at me. Her skin was pale and sickly, and one of her hands held the scalpel like I'd caught her in the middle of something.
What are you doing here?
I'm stopping you from krilling yourself. Aha, don't do it, Alice. You're so sexy. Ahaha. It's okay. I'm just here to help you.
Help me?
Help you.
What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. The fuck? Just let go of that scalpel, alright?
No. I need it to get this bracelet off.
Why don't you give it to me? Right, okay. And I'll help you do that. Mm-hmm. Huh?
Remember what Zero Jr. told us?
No. Bro yaps about a lot of things. You gotta be specific.
The bracelet comes off when your heart stops.
Right.
So I just have to...
No. No, Pookie. Oh, sheesh! We got a little animation! Stop! Before I even finished the word I was running, I grabbed both her arms and wrenched them back, pulling the blade away from her chest.
No!
Girl, don't actually stab me now.
Let me go!
I really hope nobody walks in right now, because it defo looks like I'm trying to murder her ass. But, like, you know, hopefully they use context clues.
I have to do this!
You don't have to do this!
I can't take it anymore. This whole thing is like a nightmare I can't wake up from. The only way I'm going to get out of here is to die!
Knock it off! With a grunt, I tore the scalpel from her hands. It was a second before I felt a burning pain in my left hand. Hey, yo! I'd apparently cut myself getting the damn thing away from her. Very quickly, it progressed from a dull throbbing to a hot line of pain across my palm. I clenched my teeth and squeezed my hand tight. I was so focused on my pain that I barely heard Alice collapse. She didn't respond when I shook her. Hey, are you all right? Alice, say something. Bro, I can't be having a third Alice thumbnail in the row, bro. But it's like the only CGs I'm getting are all Alice. They're gonna think I'm playing favorites, but she's just the only one showing up. There was a moment of terror before I realized she was still breathing. I didn't know why, but it seemed she'd only passed out. Shit. What am I supposed to do now? You know they only wanted to animate them tibbies. Literally, because when have we seen, like, animation before like that? Oh, man. Maybe the infirmary? It's got all those medical things. Buoyed by adrenaline, I hefted Alice's body and took off toward the infirmary. I really wish he would have taken the scalpel with him, because I'm kind of nervous that it's just hanging out on the ground. Do you know what I'm saying? Because if anybody else is infected, we're fucking screwed. They're gonna find it. Krill.
Alright, please pay attention, everyone. You need to hear this. The Atom has finished scanning Alice.
What did it say?
Her results are identical to Quark's.
Right.
She has also been infected with Radical 6.
Dude, I hate when that happens. Everyone's shocked, like, girl. The symptoms were obvious. Phi had called everyone else back after I'd brought Alice to the infirmary. 7 sets of eyes widened as Luna spoke.
Oh no. No! What's going to happen to her?
Well, like I said before, there's only one way to cure Radical 6.
Hey man, memento mori, baby!
It's a special antiviral treatment. Whether or not there's any around here, though.
No! No! Oh, Alice! I don't want you to die! want to be alone. Don't die!
Clover wrapped her arms around Alice's unconscious body and began to sob. None of us had the heart to pull her off, so all we could do was stand and watch uncomfortably.
"10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally."
Guys, I think we should get back to the warehouse.
Bro, I didn't even realize we were having a voting session. Bro, I dead don't even know where the fuck I am. What about Alice and Quark?
I guess we're just gonna have to leave him behind.
No! I'm not leaving!
Clover.
I'm staying here! Like heck, I'm gonna leave Alice all alone!
She's going to be fine. I gave her some Soparil. She'll just be sleeping like Quark.
I don't care! I just want to...
Everything's coming up Sigma, huh?
I'm sorry. What did I miss to make him say that? What? What? Why'd he say that? Why did he say that? What?
What a lucky, lucky man you are.
What are you talking about? Huh?
You two are gonna be playing against Clover. If she doesn't vote, then she'll default to ally. That means if she stays here, the two of you are gonna be sitting pretty. Especially you, Sigma.
Heyo.
After all, you've got 6 BP right now.
Am I gonna have to be the one to stay behind this time?
Sin.
Yo, Moon's with the raid. Yo, thank you. Welcome in, everybody. We're doing the same shit as we always do, crashing out and shit talking these characters. Are you saying I'm gonna choose betray?
If you do, you'll get what you need to escape.
Okay, fair. You bastard. There's no way I do that. That's not true, though.
Is that so?
Yes, it is so. For one, I'm not the only one making this decision. Luna's my partner, and she'll be in the AB room with me. Yeah, I'll be in the AB room with him. You really think she'd just stand by and let me do something like that? Pack me up here, Luna.
Well, actually, I was planning to let you make the decision.
Oh.
See? Told you. You can lie to us if you want, but you can't lie to yourself.
Yo, you motherfucker, you motherfucker. Shut up. What?
If I might make a suggestion, what if Sigma and Luna both remained here? Should all 3 of you abstain, then you would all be guaranteed to ally, correct?
No, we would all fucking die. Nope, doesn't work like
Why
that.
not?
Here, take a look at this. I pulled the scrap of paper we'd found out of my pocket.
Huh? What's this?
We found it when we went. We found it when we went to the archives.
There wasn't anything like this in the pantry.
Nothing in the garden either.
I guess they only put one in the archives. Whatever. I'll just read it for you. I'm gonna read that bitch to y'all real quick. This is what he fucking wrote. Here are some more AB game rules for you. Not voting is not a option. If both parties refuse to vote, then everybody gets penalized. In other words, one person out of every color group of 3 has to vote. Or just let Sigma abstain. Luna can still vote on her own. That's what I'm assuming they're gonna do. Is I stay behind. And then her and Clover go. Like, I'm gonna be like what Dio was last time. Get it? The whole team can't abstain.
That means either Dio or Tenmyoji's going to have to vote then. And they're playing against Alice. Oh. I guess playing against is a little generous.
I mean, doesn't she have 1 BP? So Alice is guaranteed to vote ally, which means that if Dio picks Betray...
Knock it off. You trying to get back at me for what I said earlier?
Listen, all I'm saying is it could happen.
No way am I gonna choose Betray.
Oh yeah, and how do we know that?
You do know her BP's at 1, right?
Yeah.
What do you think would happen to her if I did that?
Be so fucking for real.
Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized, just like when you break the rules.
I wouldn't put it past you.
What?
Hmm?
Cool it, boys. Don't worry. I'm gonna be in that room, too. I'd planned to stay here with Quark, just to make sure he was safe. But it doesn't look like I'm gonna have that luxury. I can't trust Dio to make a decision for all 3 of us. That means we're gonna be sharing a room, bucko. I've got my eye on you. Happy now, Sigma?
Yeah, thanks. That's a relief.
Exactly.
Oh man, everybody's against me.
Everybody's a critic.
Whatever shall I do?
Listen, I cannot lie. The way the voice actor read that line was peak.
Can't be too careful. I wouldn't want to see Alice killed by an unfortunate accident.
What do you mean, accident?
If your finger so happened to slip onto Betray.
Oh, Tenmyoji, before we went into the CDs, you told Alice there was something you wanted to tell her. What was it?
Huh? Oh, that, well, I mean, look, it wasn't important. Just forget about it.
5 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Time's running out, people. Clover and I will stay here and keep an eye on Alice and Quark. Everyone else needs to go.
What?
You're staying too?
Yeah. Something does happen. Clover might need a hand.
Aren't you a solo? You're playing against Kay and Quark, but with Quark out, that means Kay would get to decide this whole round.
Are you saying that you trust me?
Yes.
Even though I have 6 BP?
Yes.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are you nuts? What happens when he gets 9 BP?
I'm not worried. Kay won't betray me.
How can you know that?
I just know, I guess.
You just know? What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm really surprised they're letting me go. Had something happened between Fi and Kay while they were out exploring?
I understand. I can hardly betray trust like that, can I? I will vote for our team.
Good. We're counting on you.
I've had enough of this bullshit.
His
4
mask is starting to
minutes
slip.
remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Come
Come
on,
on.
let's move.
We need to hurry.
All right, you kids. Take care of those 2, okay?
Of course.
We promise.
I gave one last quick nod to Fi and Clover before heading back for the warehouse. Everybody ready? I'm gonna open my AB gate. Although, I guess that doesn't really matter. Dio already opened one earlier.
Then only you and I remain.
Oh, right. Because he's an impatient bitch.
Right.
Okay. Let's go. Two more AV gates slid open. We all shared one last look at each other before ducking into our respective rooms. Like, how could I pick Betray? Like, that'd be, like, like, the worst part is, like, I'm like, damn, I'm gonna have to do it, like, for completionist's sake anyway. I can't imagine...
2 minutes remain until Ambidex's game polling closes.
I can't imagine somebody playing this game and only getting one route and then, like, closing it. Like, you have to get everything in this game. Like, that's the only way to play. Could you imagine just going in, getting one ending, but all right, guys, that was our playthrough of Virtue's Last Reward. Like and subscribe, and then that's it.
What are you going to do?
Oh, you came with me.
I mean, how are you going to vote?
I guess some people don't like the repetition. I mean, I guess. No question. If Clover isn't voting, then she's defaulting to ally. Betraying someone who isn't even playing hardly seems fair.
Of course, I think so too. I'm just glad to hear you say it.
Luna's face broke into a warm, happy smile. And then after that, after I say that, I betray? I can't. Not to be sappy, but it was like a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day. I grinned back at her before I knew what I was doing. For a minute, the nonary game didn't seem so scary. Then she spoke.
Sigma, what's wrong with your hand?
Huh?
There's something white on it.
Huh? There's what? Robot theory, robot theory. Come! What the hell is this? Like, damn, bruh. Not in public, Sigma. Now, is my blood white? Am I a robot? Am I an alien? All of these things possible. We're at 11. Why did it have to be white? For the first time since I'd found Alice in the crew quarters, I looked down at my hand. Across the palm was some sort of strange white liquid. And what do you mean by that? Listen, I wish I don't have this sus noise. I don't have this sus Among Us noise, but if I did, I would have played the sus Among Us noise. I'm just like, what do you mean by that? For a moment, I thought I'd somehow touched some white paint or something similar. But the truth was far stranger. The liquid was coming from my hand. It was coming from the cut I'd given myself when I grabbed the scalpel away from Alice. But why? Robot. Listen, it's either I'm a robot or I'm an alien, bro. What other choice do I have? Mystical creature? Cryptid? Is it me? Ghost blood? Ectoplasm? I don't know. Where was the blood? I'm not gonna lie, if I was her though, and I look down at a guy's hand and it's covered in white, I'm gonna be like, now what you mean by that? I felt a very odd sort of fear begin to wrap its hand around my throat. Quickly, I held my palm against my chest. I shouldn't have let Luna see that.
Are you all right?
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's nothing. I went to the pantry while I was looking for Alice. There was some milk and I spilled it. It sounded even stupider as I said it.
Really?
Uh-huh. Yeah. Don't ask why it's really opaque. Yeah.
But...
Yeah. Just shut up! It's fine, alright? I'm fine! Leave me alone! I regretted the words the moment they were out of my mouth, but something was wrong. Very wrong, and my head was spinning.
Sigma...
Sorry, I'm going through a lot right now. Oh man. I'm so sorry. Just don't worry about it, okay?
30 seconds remain until polling closes.
There was no time left. I had to vote. I turned and faced the machine. I took a few deep breaths, but the chaos in my mind refused to calm itself. Calm down, just calm down. You need to think about the AB game right now. Just forget about your hand. He's like, fuck, why did I say the word hand? Who was I kidding? There was no way I could forget about something like that.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I almost accidentally clicked down and betray ally. Ally!
Round 2.
Wait, but how does it know?
Ambidex game
Do you
has been completed.
How does it know who's in what room?
Results will be displayed in the warehouse.
I guess maybe it scans your bracelet on the screen somehow. I don't know.
Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
It's based on which key card you use to open the doors. But how do we know that we take the right key card? They all look the same. Luna and I stepped out of the AB room. I could see the others filing out of their rooms as we did. I don't know why I was struggling with that. Filling is 2 L's, not 1. So I don't know why I was like, is that filing or filling? I don't know.
So you chose ally after all?
Yeah. To be honest, the AB game was the last thing on my mind. As chaotic as my thoughts were, they all centered on one thing. The mysterious white liquid. Why does it have to be white? Why couldn't it have been like literally any fucking other color? Like why white? Why not blue?
Do you want to go see the results?
Mm-hmm. Sure. The cards must be tied to the room you find them in, which can only be entered by a specific team. Either that or, like you said, it scans your bracelet. I feel like that probably makes sense. And it's like, well, I know that Sigma is a part of a pair, so I'm assigning it to both of them, not just Sigma. And I'm like, I know this person is solo, so I'm assuming that's what it is. But what the fuck do I know? Luna nodded and walked off towards the projection, but I couldn't move. I glanced around to make sure no one was watching, and opened my hand. The white liquid didn't seem to have clotted or run out, since it was still oozing thickly out of the slit in my hand. What in the hell is this? I'm a robot. I have to be, bro. I was made in this fucking facility, and I'm 0, bro. I knew it. I knew it. What the hell is this? It couldn't be blood. Could it? No. That was impossible. No matter how many white blood cells clumped together, you'd never get anything that looked like that. And I'd never seen my blood do this before. In 22 years of life, I'd seen my body bleed many times. But was that really you? Or are those just memories that you were given? Scraped knees as a kid, accidental nicks with a knife as an adult. But every single time I'd bled red, like any other human being, Fi, just for experimental purposes, can I cut you open? I mean, who said that? I meant, can you, figure? So why was it that this time it was white? What the hell is happening to me?
Hey, Sigma, what are you doing?
Sorry.
Get the hell over here. They're gonna show the results.
Like it's a show. Yeah, right. On my way. I did my best to compose myself and headed over to join the others.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Whoa, baby! Full ally across the board. That's the first time that shit's ever happened. Poor Tenmi OG at 3, though. And Alice.
Points have been assigned or
We did
subtracted
it!
accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
I like how it's like, check your bracelet to see the updated bracelet points, but it says it right there, so why would I need to check my bracelet? I mean, obviously to see, like, the team changes, but, like, they should have said that instead of updated bracelet points. Like, I'm looking at the updated bracelet points. The fuck you talking about?
This is incredible. Look, everyone voted ally. You did just like you promised, Kay.
How could I choose Betray after what Fi said to me?
Tenmyoji and Dio voted ally too.
Of course. If we hadn't, Alice would have died.
Yeah, well, that's about it, I guess.
We should thank the both of you as well. I'm happy to see you also chose ally.
Oh, I didn't have anything to do with it. That was all Sigma.
Then thank you very much, Sigma.
This is gonna make me feel so guilty when I betray.
Sigma? Sigma, are you alright?
I'm sorry, I'm tweaking right now.
Come on, what's wrong? Just say something.
Huh? Oh yeah, looks like we all allied. That's great.
Sigma, what the hell's wrong with you?
Yeah, you've been acting a little out of it ever since we came out of the AB rooms. What happened? You make it past at Luna and get shot down?
Yeah, something like that. No, nothing like that.
Hey man, it was a joke. You remember what that is? A joke? You're in pretty bad shape, huh?
Before Dio could continue, the heavy metal rumble of doors shutting echoed throughout the warehouse.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round. Star keys are required to open the gates. There is no set limit on usage of the star keys.
Or maybe, sorry, I was thinking about the bracelet thing again. But yeah, maybe it is like how you said, where once they, because they scan, I think they scan the bracelets when they walk into the fucking doors. You know what I'm talking about. the initial doors, the doors to the escape rooms. I'm assuming they scan the bracelets there, and then that therefore maybe assigns them to the cards after. I don't fucking know. And then that's how, you know, they grab the cards, I guess.
The Ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
We can open the gates as many times as we want to? Then, that means...
We can play the AB game as many times as we like.
Yes!
Right?
Right, but I really need to piss, so I'm gonna do like super quick BRB. Enjoy your spooky Zero Escape beats. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Yippee. Okay, we're...
Hey, Zero Jr. said something about this, didn't he?
About what?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Yeah. Right. Sorry to be a pain, but could you all show me your bracelets? I want to see what all your colors and assignments are.
Everyone nodded and held their arms out towards him. Thankfully, I can hide my cut. I stared at them, terrified to follow suit, but certain that refusing would only draw more suspicion. So I held my arm out, hand tightened into a white-knuckled fist to hide the cut. When their eyes landed on my hand, my heart skipped a beat. Bro started sweating.
Huh.
I don't know if you noticed or if I said it before, but every time you get to the flashback of Zero Jr. talking about the bracelets, he's saying it slightly different. Did he? Oh yeah. I was thinking, like, I was like, I don't remember him saying it like that, but I was like, no, maybe I forgot. Because I was like, that's something I would do.
So Dio and Kay are a yellow pair. Luna and I are both pairs, but our colors are different.
Right. You're a cyan, and I'm magenta.
That makes Sigma the only solo, huh?
Funnily enough, the colors, I think, are the same as last time. The same as the last route, I mean. The sister route to this.
A red solo. So what are the 4 we left in the infirmary?
Luna and I are pairs, so 2 of them are our partners.
That means the other 2 are solos. Although, I guess we don't know what colors they are.
They're probably green and blue.
Why's that?
That might be an Easter egg about you remembering multiple timelines without realizing it. Oh, that's fun.
Didn't you see them? There are a bunch of white doors in the Floor B warehouse. They have to be the next set of chromatic doors.
Ah, yes. Phi and I saw them as well. On our way back from the garden with the unconscious Quark. And there they were. Each one had a box just like the doors on floor A. Given that, I don't see how there can be any question. Those white doors are our next set of chromatic doors.
I think that our bracelet combinations will have to add up to white in order to open the secondary doors. The pairs are cyan, magenta, and yellow. You see?
Yeah. If we need to make white, then the other 3 colors would have to be red, green, and blue.
Right.
Is this just something normal people would actually know, though?
Good. Now that we've got that figured out, I'm heading back to the infirmary for a bit. I want to check up on Quark and Alice.
I shall accompany you then.
Might as well go with you, I guess. No real reason to hang out here.
Well, what will you 2 do?
I need to talk to Sigma about something.
About what?
Something?
About my hand that I don't want to talk about? Her usual pleasant expression had been replaced with something much more sullen. She must have noticed that there was something wrong with me. That was what she wanted to talk about. I was sure of it. Okay, fine. I managed to make my voice sound almost relaxed.
Whoa, hold on. A private talk? What are you guys plotting?
A confession.
We're not plotting anything. I promise, it's nothing.
Fine, whatever. See if I care.
Dio tossed his head with a mixture of arrogance and feigned disinterest and marched out the yellow door. Tenmyoji and Kei quickly followed. In only moments, all three had disappeared. So, what was that you wanted to talk about? I was almost certain I knew, but there was always hope. I did my best to act as if I was genuinely confused.
Oh, I don't really like this room. Could we go somewhere else?
Okay.
Good. I found somewhere nice when I was looking for Alice earlier.
The garden? As strange as her request was, I had no reason to object. I kept my mouth shut and followed Luna as she headed off. Figures. The garden.
You know this place?
Yes, well, sort of. I came here once when I was looking for Alice.
Oh, I see.
So, what brings you here?
Isn't this nice? This is the only place in the whole facility with anything green. I feel kind of silly saying it, but it makes me think of the great outdoors. I think it's the perfect place for a serious conversation. Being surrounded by nature makes me feel happy. Oh, there's a bench over there. Would you like to sit down with me?
Yes, dear. So that's literally Simba. She's like, yes, dear. She sat down softly and gently, and I lowered myself down next to her. So, what did you want to talk to me about? Instead of answering, Luna lifted the tiny birdcage pendant she wore into the palm of her hand. She was silent for a moment and then began to talk.
Can I tell you something?
Sure.
This is actually a music box.
Really?
Yes.
She twisted the key on the bottom, and it made an almost imperceptible whining noise. She is kind of quirky for this. I would want it, though. When she released it, soft, clear notes drifted out. It's a nice song. Why did you bring that up, though?
Because I wanted you to know, I guess. I wanted you to know more about me. Maybe it's because I'm so shy, but I don't really have any friends. Or even any acquaintances, really.
How you do your hair?
So I've sort of always been alone. It was really hard. I felt so lonely a lot of the time. And it hurt.
Why is she trauma dumping on me right now?
It felt like I was just kind of going to collapse from the inside out. That was when I got this music box. Someone very important gave it to me. They didn't say anything, but I felt like there was an unspoken message behind it. Luna, happiness is closer than you think. Do you know Maeterlinck's The Bluebird?
No. Yeah. Well, I know the gist of it. I think it starts on Christmas Eve. This brother and sister named titled what? How do I say this? In my tile, get asked to find a bluebird by this old woman, and they travel to the dream world or something. Anyway, supposedly if you can catch this bird, you can make a wish come true. So they visit all these different places, but they can't find it. Eventually they give up and go home, but when they wake up, the bird is in a birdcage in their hut.
That's right. It's a well-known story.
Miltil and Tiltil.
And it teaches a simple lesson.
Yeah, like you said, happiness is closer than you think.
It got me thinking. Maybe the person who gave me this music box was trying to tell me just that. I don't know if that's true. Maybe all of this is just in my head, but I really felt like that was what they'd meant. It was so kind. I kept it with me all the time, like a kind of good luck charm. But one day I realized something. There was another meaning to the bluebird.
Trapped in a cage.
In Maeterlinck's original story, it doesn't end with them waking up.
There's more?
Yes. When Tiltil and Nittil try to feed the bird, it leaves the cage and flies away. And then the story ends.
Whoa. What about the moral then?
It changes. Now the message is that just when you think you found happiness, you'll lose it again. I thought about that for a while, but in the end, it didn't change how I felt. I don't know what they intended it to mean when they gave it to me, but I decided how I was going to look at it. It means that happiness is something you should always be looking for, and it's only when you're pursuing happiness that you're truly happy. You know, Sigma, I think you might be Tiltil.
Hey, yo. What?
You know, the boy who the old lady asked to find the bluebird on Christmas Eve.
What are you trying to say?
Can I ask you something?
The way you said that and the music made it feel really ominous. Sure?
Where did you find Alice?
In the crew quarters? What's that have to do with anything?
Just answer me. Where did you find Alice?
The crew quarters. Room 2 in the crew quarters.
Where were you before that?
I was in the lounge. That was after we'd split up to go look for Alice. The first place I went was the lounge.
So you went from the lounge to the crew quarters, where you found Alice.
Yeah, I actually don't know how far away that is.
And then you rushed her to the infirmary, right?
Right. Yeah.
Okay, tell me this then.
She said, riddle me this, Batman.
How do you know about the garden?
In another life. Not gonna lie, I always get get hit in the feels whenever I hear that music box.
Just now, you said you'd come here when you were looking for Alice.
Well, didn't I go somewhere before I went to the lounge? Right? I'm pretty sure.
Didn't you?
No, I went before the lounge.
That doesn't make any sense.
Stop, I'm not sus, bro.
There wouldn't have been any time for you to visit the garden while you were looking for Alice. So tell me, Sigma, how do you know about this place?
I saw it in a dream, bro. Oh, really? Damn, bro. I should have went to the garden to cover up my fucking lie. Well, I didn't know what to say. I couldn't even explain it to myself. Why had I told her I knew about the garden? Why had I told her I'd been there before?
Sigma, are you a robot? Have you always been here?
It's not like that, bro. It's not like that. I mean, it might be like that, but like in this situation, it's not because of the robotism. The robotism is separate from why I feel like I've been here before. What?
See, it would make so much sense if you were. That would explain why you knew about the garden, and it would explain that cut on your left hand.
She fucking ring around the rosied my ass. Damn, so you did see it, huh?
Yes. I've been told that robots these days have what's called artificial biological tissue, or ABT, on top of a metal skeleton.
Bro said robots these days, like we're fucking, well? Wait, what year is it? We're not that far off from Detroit Become Human timeline. Wait a minute. It's 20, what did they say? Is it 2028 or 38? Wait a minute. When, wait. Wait a minute. And Detroit Become Humans 2038, bro. That's only 10 years off. They could have some like really primitive robots right now. I'm just saying, it's all linked to. No, I'm kidding. I'm actually joking.
It makes them look almost exactly like a human. And ABT uses this white liquid instead of blood.
Sigma's like, what the fuck? Listen, I'm not shocked because I guessed that shit. For some reason, when Luna had called me a robot, it hadn't really fazed me. Wait, guys! Sigma, get out of my head! Get out of my head! Because why did I just fucking say that? Maybe because it was just so out there, or because we know in our heart of hearts, Sigma, be so honest. Maybe I'm a robot. It didn't sound like a real possibility. It sounded more like a theory you'd get from someone in a nut house. Bro, it's me. Still, my hand was still oozing white liquid. Was I really a robot? No. That was impossible. I needed to stop doing that. Questioning myself so much was giving me heart palpitations. If I even had one. Luna. Dude. Aren't you a little scared?
Scared? Why would I be scared?
Sigma, don't do anything crazy now. Well, let's say I am a robot. That means there's a pretty good chance Zero's pulling my strings. That would make me your enemy.
I guess so. Well, even if you were, I wouldn't be scared.
Why not?
Maybe because you're a robot.
Huh?
Have you ever heard of the 3 laws of robotics?
I fucking love this game, bro. This franchise is so goofy. They'll be like having a normal conversation, and then and then someone will be like, "Have you heard about this scientific thing? Have you heard about this philosopher's theory? Have you heard about blah 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 blah?" And it's just so random, and then they go on a full explanation. It's like normal people don't do this, but maybe they do. Technically, I'd be doing that sometimes. I'll be like, "Wait, sorry, you guys heard of Schrodinger's cat? Let me explain it." Wait, you guys don't know this Dance Moms clip? Hold on, let me go on a full explanation about it.
They were a set of rules created by the science fiction author Isaac Asimov that he used in several of his stories.
Yo, not my bro in the back. Rule 1. A robot may not injure a human being or, through inaction, allow a human being to come to harm. Rule number 2. A robot must obey any orders given to it by human beings, except when such orders would conflict with the first law. Rule 3. A robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second laws. Oh yeah, I've heard of those before. Bro, is this why Sigma hasn't decked anybody like I would? Oh shit, I just realized my C key is broken. The fact that you can type it so you have to write C. That's crazy. How is it broken in just that one? That's such an odd key. That's just an ideal though. You could work toward that, but I don't think you could ever actually achieve it. I mean, depending on how you program them, robots could do pretty much whatever they wanted to.
Yes, you're right. But I believe in them. In you. However you're programmed, I don't think you'd break any of the 3 laws.
Bro, is that really why I haven't been able to throw some punches? Damn. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
A robot without the 3 laws is just a bunch of metal and plastic. That's not you.
She said, this isn't you, babe.
You have a heart. You're a good person. It's in your eyes.
Well, you know, it's nice to know, robot or not, that, you know, you don't think I'm a bad guy. Honestly, I love a good finding out I'm a robot plot because I've done it before. One of my old Minecraft characters, and every time I do this storyline, I never get to finish it, and I would love to be able to actually like do it properly one day. But I've done twice now with myself, my Minecraft character, where they don't realize that they're like a robot, cyborg, whatever the fuck, android sent by CyberLife. They don't realize it, and then, you know, shit happens, and then they realize, oh shit, I'm a robot. And I just love that shit. It's so good. Eat it up every single time.
Well, I guess I'm just kind of assuming you're a robot. There's still a chance you're not.
What else is this, bro? The only other option, like I said, is alien.
We should run some tests.
Tests?
Yes.
How?
Well, the atom should be able to tell us.
Oh yeah, that thing in the infirmary. I heard the crunch of dried leaves behind us. Hello? But when I turned, there was nothing. Girl, I'm scared. Girl, I'm scared.
Help! Help! Help me! Help!
Like, I'm scared. Who's there? Who is it? Is that why my memory's so good? Because I'm a robot. Hello?
Just me.
Girl, you scared me. What the hell? Fi? Bro, she was jelly.
Sorry, but can you guys come over here?
Yeah.
I need you to see something.
Loon and I looked at one another, shrugged, and stepped into the bushes. Bomb.
Welcome.
What? How long have you been here?
Just got here a little while ago.
Did you hear what we were saying?
No. Were you talking about something you didn't want me to know about?
No.
Whatever. Just have a look at this.
I followed the line of her finger. Bomb! Shit. This is...
An antimatter bomb.
Exactly. I'm pretty sure someone didn't move it here from the crew quarters. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's an entirely different bomb. Look at the number on the side.
It says 01.
And the one in the crew quarters said 3, right? Then that must mean...
shit. Then there's no question, huh?
I've got more good news. Just think about the numbers for a moment.
Oh, also... Sorry, this is, like, irrelevant. But, guys, I really miss, the smoothie machine at my college, my university cafe. It was, like, one of those, like... I don't even know what the fuck they're called. The For Real? Something like that? I don't know. I miss my strawberry banana smoothies. I went to a really small university. Nothing crazy.
You're saying there's a 2-bomb out there somewhere?
Yes, ma'am.
Can't be sure, but it does seem pretty likely.
Damn it. That means we're dealing with a combined explosive power equal to 3 tons of TNT.
Yeah.
Who planted them?
Well, how long were we in here for?
Was it you guys?
No.
I mean, you've been in here quite a while.
Hey, don't give me that. Listen, I can't. If I'm a robot, that's against my programming, bro. You're way more suspicious than we are. What were you doing in the bushes anyway?
Well,
Yeah.
I was taking a walk.
In the bushes? Taking a walk? You really think I'm gonna buy that?
Fine. You got me. I heard you two were off talking in secret.
Bro, she was jealous.
So I got curious and went back to the Floor A warehouse. Of course, you weren't there. That seemed pretty suspicious to me, so I headed here.
Why here, specifically? Of all places.
And just as I'd suspected, there you were, talking on the bench.
She's jelly. I mean, because I would assume I'd be like, oh my god, they're flirting.
I snuck up from behind so you wouldn't notice me. Then, just as I was getting close enough to hear, I found the bomb. So, believe me now?
Yeah. So, who planted the bomb?
Honestly, it could have been any one of us. Anybody could have come here while we were all looking for Alice.
We need to tell everyone about this then.
Yeah, you're right. Let's head back to the infirmary. Enough about my robotism. Damn, if I'm a robot, why am I such a dumb-ass robot? Like, why am I the himbo jock robot and not the brainiac, like, mathematics king robot? we really got the short end of the stick, you guys. Everyone else was already there when we arrived. Clover and Tenmyoji, Kay and Dio, Al, and of course Alice and Quark. Both seemed to be sleeping peacefully. You never think to look at them like you'd never think to look at them that they'd been completely insane not so long ago. Sorry, I can't read. All right, everybody, listen up. I told them how we'd found the number 1 bomb in the garden, and how, judging by the numbering on the 2 bombs we'd found so far, there was probably a number 2 bomb out there somewhere, too.
Oh, this is bad. What are we going to do?
Well, I think Alice mentioned something.
There should be an emergency deactivate. If you enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate. You see it right here. There's a port. If we can find the password input device, we just connect it here. Then we can enter the password.
So if we have the password, we can deactivate them?
So it seems.
Oh, whoa, hold on a second. That's great and all, but we need that. Without that, we're still boned even if we did have the password.
Before.
Yeah. That's why I want all of you to let me search you.
I beg your pardon?
You heard me. Chances are whoever planted those bombs is in this room.
This is where we got stuck.
There's
last
also a good
time.
chance they've also got the device we need to deactivate the bombs.
So you're planning to search us for it?
Exactly.
But...
No buts. If you refuse, then I'll assume it's because you've got it. Unless you want that, I suggest you cooperate. Clear? Good. Now who's going to be first?
Wait.
Huh?
You only need to search one
What?
person.
Why?
Because I figured out who did it. I know who did it. The words were out of my mouth before I'd even realized I was saying them.
How can you... There's no way.
Yeah. I met Fi's gaze and nodded, then turned away. I know who set the bombs. That person. That person! You did it! The room was suddenly silent. Ooh, the same ending twice. Phoenix right looking ass. Yeah. Do 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 do. I don't want to betray. It's so sad. And there's like 2 things. That's like a lot of story. Actually, should we do this next time maybe? We're at 3 hours. Maybe we'll vote and then I'll save. Oh, I don't want to betray even though I have to. It hurts. Somehow this is the worst one. I can't, you guys. I can't handle this right now. I have to leave. I have to go. Like, bro, I feel like such a dick. I'm like, I'm like, I would do some. That's exactly how I feel. No. Ah, bro. Why did I have to do this? Why did I have to do this? Here, but before we go. Before we go, I just want a quick slide.
Was that supposed to be moonwalking?
Yeah. I'm pretty good, huh?
Yeah, sure. But you might want to try going backward next time, not forward.
Were you even looking? I was going backward. Watch. Slide.
I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see that. Anyway, you just did the moonwalk, right?
Right.
But you could have chosen to scratch your head or cross your arms. Now maybe there are other Sigmas in other worlds who did all of those things.
I just wanted to see one of the other options. We'll sprinkle those in maybe. But yeah, that is where I'm gonna leave VLR for today. Things are getting spicy and dramatic, and things are hurting my feelings. We did good today, guys. We didn't even crash out that much. I think we crashed out a lot more last episode. This time wasn't too damn bad. Okay, go team! Also, shout out to Luna at the end there for one, not being robophobic. Thank you, appreciate that. And 2, giving me another CG that isn't Alice. So I can use that instead. Let me switch this over to the ending soon screen and also get my lo-fi beats. If I'm not singing the ending part, is it really me? Is it really me? Yeah, we're getting real close. Listen, I feel like I'm low-key gonna feel empty when I'm done, because I was like, the game is so huge. Like, especially when I started, I looked at the flowchart and I was like, what the fuck? There's so much. We're gonna be here forever. But now I'm like, we're getting closer and closer to the end, and I'm like, oh, wait, hold on. It's my comfort toxic relationship. And I'm like, okay, if the patterning is tracking right now, like I get more and more crash outy with each Zero Escape game, so we're gonna see if that holds true for the last installment, or if maybe it'll be better. I don't know. I'm curious to see out of the three which one's gonna be my favorite though. But yeah, enough yapping. I could do that for ages. That's why I stream. But thank you guys so much for watching. Next stream will be tomorrow with... I don't know, but I will tell you that February is the month of love. And I might be doing a lot of romantic games in February. So if you want me to play your favorite romancy game, dating sim, whatever the fuck, I don't know, man. Let me know. We'll see what we can do. But until next time, take care of yourselves, and I'll see ya. Oh, bye. Also, yes, many love ghosties in February.